I did something crazy again. I joined another manga contest, but this time I only had 7 days to complete it. Did I finish? Here are some tips and tricks that have helped me complete my manga for the contest on time with less stress. Tip 5 will shock you, as it also shocked me. Number 1. Plan your manga page thumbnails and compositions. This trick will help you a lot when it comes to making the right decision for the type of story you want to tell. Having a strong idea and composition is actually what makes a stronger image sequence. So having the thumbnail and composition down is like having a strong skeleton. You need this to make your pages and stories flow better. And it's super fast. You don't have to choose too long on which composition you want to pick. Once you have the right ones, you can put a star next to the thumbnail you like and then just go for it. Number 2, make sure you block out your time to focus. No distractions. I took this to the extreme. Thankfully, near the end of the due date, I had a full day off, which I took advantage of. So I did this by waking up super early in the morning, and I worked all morning, afternoon, and night with no distractions. I didn't listen to anything, watch anything, read anything. All I did was draw and focus on my manga. It was actually really productive, and I got the most amount of work done in a while. TikTok videos and shorts really destroyed my attention span, but after I spent hours just focusing on drawing my manga, I'm finally getting faster on each page. Number 3, focus on one page at a time. So this one is more for my own sanity. If I take one page at a time, I could do the whole process and finish something. Each day, I would look at how many pages I've finished, and this would give me hope as to when I can complete it. I was really struggling at the beginning, thinking that I will never be able to do this. I went from 12 pages and I cut down to 10. And then I was like, okay, I'll just take it one step at a time, and then I won't feel overwhelmed. In the end, thankfully, I was able to complete it all, but it was a lot of work. Number 4, use your body as reference. So my own human body was my reference. I took countless timed photos of myself on my iPhone with weird poses, facial expressions, and body postures. It was also funny to see myself in these poses, and I would laugh at my photos and keep drawing. So I really kept my own company. But really, sometimes you have no model, and that's what I would do, as it is the fastest way to figure out how to draw that panel. Number 5, warm up before you start with panels that don't matter. So this one really surprised me. I didn't know this would matter, but one of my senpais told me this year, or many years ago when I was first starting out. She said that a warm-up beforehand is very important when starting on your project. I thought it didn't really matter, but after a while, it was obvious to me which panels were warmed up and which ones were not. So it was really stiff. The characters look so stiff that the line work looks like facial expressions were off. So really it does matter, but for the time constraint, I would still draw the line work panels, and I would just draw things that didn't really matter, like the clothes or something around like patterns. Facial expressions, I would wait until the 15 minutes of drawing until I feel warmed up. Number 6, utilize the 3D models in Clip Studio Paint and the textured patterns. So this one is my last and final tip. For my Clip Studio users out there, there are many 3D models in your software. The classroom model really saved me countless times for drawing a classroom perspective, as well as the screen tone patterns that gave me countless options on what to add. My only problem is I didn't know how to save my favorite screen tones to use, so I was like reselecting the same or different ones for each page, but didn't really keep it consistent, and I was always guessing as to which gray this screen tone looks like. And so it's, other than that, good for your manga use. So here are just some of my tips to make your life easier as a manga artist. Personally, it's not the best, like me, to leave everything last minute while still working a full-time job. But as it might seem, I seriously love to do this on a regular basis. I don't know why, but just completing it finally gives me that high dopamine effect. I'm like, I did it. I won. Although really, I didn't win anything just yet. Anyways, hope you enjoyed these tips and you could use them in your future comic projects. Have a great one!